Hello guys, welcome to my channel and to another UPCRATE unboxing video. It's time for UPCRATE 54, so let's have a look inside. So we have a nice package here. And there is a cardboard box inside. With, oh no, it's oil pastels. My least favorite medium. So I would say I'm excited, but actually I'm not that much. So what's this? These are 4 color crayons. In yellow, red, blue and green. So let's have a closer look. Seriously, why is it wrapped in plastic? Ooh, they're so tiny! So this looks really nice. Okay. Next up we have the oil pastels. Woohoo! Maybe these are better than the last ones. So there are a lot of colors and I don't know what else to say except that I don't like oil pastels. One thing I don't like about oil pastels is that they smell, but maybe it's just the specific oil pastels that I have used in the past, but let's sniff. Actually, it's not that bad. I'm not much of a fan. I know I said that before, but I'm not much of a fan. Yeah, whatever. I have to recover from this shock, so let's put them aside. Then we have a permanent marker by Centropen with a fine tip for most surfaces and light fast. And a stick of wood. So I guess that's for the oil pastels, so you can put multiple colors on top of another and then scratch away the top layer. And we have professional quality oil paper. 8 sheets, 230 GSM. I think I have never used oil paper in my life. So the texture looks a little bit like acrylic painting paper. I think you can't see it, but it looks pretty similar. But I think acrylic painting paper is more coated. And we have some peaches. So let's have a look at the magazine. So the topic of the month is... No, that's the old one. All we need is fruit. So that's quite straightforward. I guess we're drawing fruit today. And last but not least, we have some stickers. And I think these are super cute. I love the style and the color combination. I'm not excited, so let's just get it over with and try the materials. So it feels creamy. Okay, that's yellow. This is deep yellow, which I would actually call orange, but okay, let's call it deep yellow. And we have vermilion, carmine. That's a pretty color. Ooh, I love that. Next up is ultramarine, phthalo blue. This is permanent green medium, phthalo green, yellow ochre, burnt umber, and black. And now let's test white on top of these colors. It's not really opaque, but does make the colors lighter. Okay. So do they blend? Can you blend these colors? Okay, now we're getting there. This doesn't feel right. It feels so wrong. I don't even know what to say. This is not my type of medium. Yeah, well, it's black marker. What else can I say? Works pretty well. Can I draw on top of it? Maybe I will regret it, but oh, that actually works. And then we have the color crayons. I hope I don't break them because they're actually super tiny and look a little fragile. They feel a lot harder than I expected. This one feels so much better than the red one. Why though? This one feels so hard. Okay, that's weird. That's actually really weird. Look how smooth and soft this one is. And this one is all scratchy. This one is... yeah, this one is kind of in the middle. Not gonna lie, this is probably going to be one of my least favorite boxes ever. So let's use the stick. Yeah, well, it does what I expected it to do. So I'm not excited. I don't know what to draw, and I have no idea how to use this medium. So I think I'm perfectly set up for failure, but there is no such thing as failure in art. So I think we will see what happens. I really don't know what else to say. Maybe in the end I will like oil pastels, but I think the chances are close to zero. I decided to draw a still life featuring lemons, which is probably the most boring idea I ever had, but honestly, when I don't like the medium, I'm usually feeling less inspired, so here we are. I started using the chalk to add a soft blue background, and even though the chalk felt rather hard, it was still pretty easy to smudge the lines with my finger. Obviously, this was not very precise, but that wasn't my goal anyway, and I was curious to find out what it would look like when you put a layer of oil pastel on top of chalk. And surprise, surprise, the colors started to mix. If you have used chalk and oil pastels before, you'll probably think, of course they mix, what else would you expect? Well, my brain puts oil pastels in the same category as these wax crayons you use in elementary school, which they are obviously not, but they still remind me of them, so my brain puts them in the same category. And those were pretty opaque and simply covered whatever was underneath, so I kinda considered this an option too. However, wax crayons and oil pastels are not the same thing at all. I am not an expert when it comes to oil pastels, but oil pastels contain oil, obviously, which makes them a lot softer than regular wax crayons and makes them easier to blend as well. Also, they are usually more pigmented than wax crayons, so the colors are a lot brighter. I feel like wax crayons are opaque, but not necessarily that bright and vibrant. Most of them seem rather dull. There are probably a lot more differences, but these are the ones I could think of off the top of my head. Even though the oil pastels were very vibrant and blended really well, they really do, they are buttery soft and you can even blend them with your fingers, they are just not my vibe. I don't know what it is about oil pastels, but I just don't feel it. If you like oil pastels, please let me know what you like about them, because I'm really curious to find out what I might be missing out on. I cannot say that I enjoyed the drawing process, but I didn't hate it either. It just didn't feel right somehow. I can't explain it any better. The same goes for my drawing. Neither can say that I like it, nor can I say that I hate it. It's just there. I think the blending worked well in some areas and didn't in other areas, because I wasn't sure how to handle the oil pastels and how thick you can build up the layers. And I wasn't aiming for super fine details anyway, but can we talk about how hard it is to color in smaller sections without coloring outside the lines? You can probably sharpen them in a way, but in general, I feel like this is not a medium for detailed drawings. Also, I felt a little overwhelmed because there were only super vibrant colors in the set. I would have liked some more muted colors too, but that's just personal preference. Therefore, I tried to narrow it down to a few colors in this drawing. Also, I'm wondering how you are supposed to store your finished drawings. Safe to say that I'm not putting it in a frame to display it somewhere in my apartment, but since oil pastels are so easy to smudge, you'll probably need some kind of fixative, I guess. If you know, please let me know in the comments because this drawing is still sitting on my desk and I have nowhere to put it. As you can see, I didn't really know what to do with the markers, so I added my initials and messed up big time. Usually it's looking a lot nicer, but it kind of fits the vibe of me having no idea what I'm doing. So here's my finished drawing. Let me know what you think. This box was not my cup of tea and I'm hoping for a better one next time. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye!